I can't believe this is a cave. This cave is insane.
There's a lot more stuff in here than I definitely thought. It's kind of like a mini amusement thing. Amusement park and a tiny little cave. They crammed a little bit of everything in here.
I think that's what they were trying to market it as, a cave amusement park.
Maybe. There's no rides. Okay, so there's an aquarium. There's a little Avatar copyright violation room.
Yeah, so you go in there and it's just filled with a bunch of lights.
I don't know, there's a lot of hanging lights.
Yeah, it's just like it just glows like an Avatar, pretty much is what you're saying.
Yeah. There's like a lot of gold stuff.
Yeah, there's a section that was dedicated to the god of gold. If you were to touch the pot of gold, then good luck comes to you. There was also a waterfall, a man-made waterfall inside there. I had to kind of look at it. I was like, where's this water coming from? There's also a statue of a dragon in there with Gollum.
Gollum's in there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Gollum's in there. He's just hanging out in there. There's a kind of like a Namsan Tower where you can write your name on a padlock. There is like these gold plates that you can buy and you can write your name on it.
There's also a museum.
Yes. Yeah,
kind of gives you the
yeah.
history of why people went in to the cave.
That was actually really cool, yeah.
There was one section where a lady is giving birth, and there's a little bit, we both got kind of sad because we just had a daughter, but they had a baby in the cave because they were hiding during the war.
There was a winery. I thought you could drink wine in the cave, so I got like so excited about that, but turns out you can just buy the wine. I don't know if that's a after COVID thing.
Yeah, I think that was a pre-COVID thing because we saw pictures where you could actually drink wine and they had a patio area. There's even an area where they were growing plants too.
Maybe that's like a summer thing.
Maybe that's what it is. We did go in January, which is still considered winter over here in Korea. And then there was a light show. There's a light show in an area where there's a lot of depth.
Yeah, that was really cool. Luna loved that part. The whole time she was like, ooh, ooh.
She reacted quite a bit.
She loved that part.
If that was something new for us to see, that was definitely a spectacle for a baby. Speaking of things to see, this just proves that if you search, you can find things here, especially in Korea.
Well, we've been living in Korea for a year and a half now.
Yeah, year and a half.
And we have been around a lot of Seoul, and Seoul is really huge, and we've hit up so many neighborhoods. I'm actually pretty proud of us, but sometimes we feel like we have kind of done most of the things in our vicinity, especially things that we could get to easily with a baby. And so Ryan happened to come across this, and
yeah, I came across this. There are times where it doesn't matter what city you're in, you will find a redundancy in life. And if you do just a little bit of searching, you'll find these hidden gems in any city that you live in. If you use social media the way it should be in terms of like looking for things, people will post things that will draw you to want to check it out. And that's kind of the positive of that. And so that's how I found it. I was scrolling through Instagram, came across these caves. I was like, I've never seen anything like this. And then I moved on to what we use here, which is the Google of Korea, Naver, and looked up reviews, found ways how to get there, took a bus and a train and a taxi, I think all three, to get there. It was quite a trek, but it was worth it.
Yeah, it's kind of one of my favorite things that we've done in Korea. And kind of to reiterate what Ryan's saying is, it might be hard to get out with a baby sometimes, and sometimes we do get lazy. But making these little trips outside of our comfort zone, looking for fun things to do with Luna, is so special for us and our memories, and I feel like for her development to constantly be in these new type of environments. And she really did love it. Like, she had so many things to babble about, and she just had a great time. So yeah, we would say if you feel comfortable, if it feels right for you and your family, go out there and try to explore every little nook and cranny of your city as well, and you'll be surprised at the little things that you'll find that you might really enjoy.
Exactly. And I know a lot of people are saying that, oh, your child is so young, she won't remember it. But that it's not just for her, it's also for our memories. And we like to record these things, not just for you guys, but for our family. So someday when we want to reflect back on this, it'll be great to have our daughter see all of these little memories that we're making within the city that she was born in, Seoul.
Seoul will always remember and will always be a special place in our hearts. And we'll see what other little nook and crannies we can find in Seoul. So thank you for watching.
Yeah, stay tuned. Bye bye.